think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with the nails done now. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done now. girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their
Okay, so I'm so sorry guys for the sound issue, but welcome back guys to the stream. And I was casting, I was doing it, and I'm so sorry. My microphone was just on mute, but now it has been fixed. You'll for sure get to know it after a minute or so, because there's some delay in the stream as well. So yeah guys, welcome back to another stream. We are back again with PUBG Mobile Global Scrims, powered by Asset Esports and organized by Esports Empire, Feet Nova XQF Team, Fnatic, and all the tier 1 teams that are playing right now. So let's see how does the game 1 of the day goes. We have a 3-match series. 3 matches will be played from now on. This is the first one. 2 more matches after this, so I'm pretty excited guys. I don't know about you, but I am pretty excited about this particular game, because the players of Team ORG, they have started up on fire over there. The players of Team number 7, they are in a bit of trouble. Kaser, he has been taken down and he will now be picked off as well. So team number 7 and not off to a very good start over there. 2 of the players have been taken down. Hagbin has been eliminated, and Kaser has already been picked off as well. So Federal and Leo Darky are the last 2 guys remaining. So let's see how do these players play. The players of Team HID play in this particular game, because they have to now play just with 2 players and no loot till now, and the next play zone, it is just going to shrink in under 2 minutes. So let's see how do the players of the how do these players they play in this particular game and get some kills for themselves or not. So let's see. I guess now the sound issue has been solved, because I can hear myself on the stream. So now don't say that guys, okay? So yeah, we are back. Finally we are back in the game and back in the action as well. So right now the players, they are just looting in quite straightforward. Talking about the players of Team Nova XQF, looking around the players of Team Fnatic, they had just rotated around. Meanwhile, the players of Team Portal Esports are also getting picked off one by one near that area of shelter and farm over there. So Team Portal Esports in a bit of trouble in the very beginning of the games, and now have to play with just 3 players standing. So Team Portal Esports, 1-man shot, but still they have that hope. 3 of their players are still remaining: Kashif, Murtaza, and R3G Johnny. And let's see how do these guys play this particular game, and will they be able to secure a top 5 finish in this particular game or not, is going to be the question that I would ask them. But it is only the time that is going to tell us. Meanwhile, the players of Team Fnatic dropping not in their usual spots. 4 of the guys, they just dropped in at one place, because they knew that the players of Team Nova XQF are also present in these scrims, and they might just have a clash over there, and then getting your players picked off one by one is something that you for sure would not want in these customs, in these scrims. So the players of Team Fnatic decided to drop together, haven't found any kinds of vehicle, and now are in a bit of trouble. Meanwhile, Murtaza, he has also been taken down by Waves Youngman, and Youngman will confirm that kill for his team as well. So Team TSQ off to a very good start, quite a good start over here. And let's see how will they be able to convert this good start into a good game or not, is going to be the question that I would for sure put upon these players, put upon these teams. And let's see, will they be able to answer it or not, because the players of Team TSQ, 2 kills to them, and still this is the first zone only, and they still have to move inside that pretty play zone. And let's see how do they achieve it, how do they do it, and will they be able to get some kills in the process or not. So right now they are just holding in on their areas over there, and I'm so sorry guys for that thing just happened over there. I'm so sorry, but yeah, I will just increase some brightness for you. I can see that the stream was a little dark, but now we are okay now. So meanwhile, the players of the remaining teams, talking about the players of Team AA, the players of AA, they have gone towards that Nova Rep area, and the play zone has also favored them as well. So the play zone not in the worst possible situation for this team. They still have quite a good chunk of play zone on their side. They can loot and then rotate quite easily towards that next play zone. But now TSQ, Pado, he is a little bit, oh no, not little bit, a huge distance away from his teammates, and now is being, I guess, chased by the players of Team HID. Now the players of Team Nova XQF, they have been engaging into this fight right now. Federal is the last guy remaining for the players of Team number 7, and he can be found nowhere near Leo's Darky. So Team Nova XQF, they also get that first initial pick, they also get that first initial kill for themselves, and now are looking to rock as well. Ashik, Order, Cat, and Cool Boy are the 4 players that are playing for the players of Team Nova XQF, for the Team Nova XQF. And let's see, will they be able to get this chicken dinner or not. And guys, जल्दी से जल्दी चैट सेक्शन में आप लोग भी बताइए, आप लोगों को क्या लगता है कि कौन सी टीम इस गेम से जो है चिकन डिनर निकाल के लेकर जाएगी. मैं काफी ज्यादा इंटरेस्टेड हूँ आप लोग के कमेंट्स पढ़ने में, आप लोग की चैट पढ़ने में, आप लोग के सजेशंस पढ़ने में, बट जल्दी से जल्दी चैट सेक्शन के अंदर which team you guys are supporting should be put immediately, if not right now. But meanwhile, Max is Hero. He will be spotted down. He will be taken down completely as well. TW's player, they just charge in. Hero was very much unaware of the situation, and he has now been picked off completely out of this game. Meanwhile, the players of Team KTM, the players of Team EVOS, they have heard those shots, they have heard that noise, and now are moving towards that place over there. They want to see if they can be the people who can just go for the third party and get some sneaky kills for themselves right now. But the players of Team EVOS, they are now just using their vehicles to rotate in towards the players of Team ORG, and let's see how do they do it. Meanwhile, the players of Team Fnatic, they are slowly and steadily closing in towards the players of Team Nova XQF, and I for sure would love to see the fight between the two giants over there, one from the Chinese region and one from the Indian region. After a long time, this might just happen, an international scrim, and the fight between the players of Team Fnatic and Team Nova XQF, which we all wanted to see in the PMGC scrims or in the main PMGC, but unfortunately that was not the case. That wasn't able to happen because of the you know what. And now these are the scrims organized by for you guys, so that you can enjoy the same intensity of those scrims. Although the casting, the production is not up to that level, but we are for sure trying our level best to do so. But right now, each and every team, they are trying to rotate inside the play zone. They are trying to just hold their angles. The teams that are already inside the play zone, just like Team EVOS, they have got that quite good dip. This dip is quite famous for this area, and they are just holding at this dip as well, the players of Team EVOS. And TSQ Cywood, he has been spotted down by the players of Team EVOS. The shots might just get taken down on him right now, but those won't be the dedicated shots on Cywood, because even if they get a knock, there is still ample amount of time for the players of Team TSQ to rotate and go for those revivals. But meanwhile, Kobe has been spotted. They are rotating inside his vehicle. Saivu tries to take some shot over there, but misses most of his shots over there. And now the players of Team EVOS, they have been able to rotate off their area successfully. But HID Federal, he is just proning down in this region. He might just be able to pick up a kill or two for himself if he doesn't show him to that player of Team EVOS over there. Kobe, he is going to be very much unaware about this player's position here. So let's see the players of Team EVOS, how do they play this particular game and how do they get these kills for themselves or not. So Fnatic, okay, so Team Fnatic has for sure a lot of supporters. India के सारे लोग यहाँ पर Team Fnatic को ही यहाँ पर जो है support करने वाले हैं. But meanwhile, I guess Aura Steve has spotted down Federal over there. The information had been just passed over there. Okay, not till now. Federal, he is still hiding around those corners. He is still present in this area. The prefabs are coming in from the players of Team EVOS, but Federal, he is present just near that broken wall outside this building. But क्या यहाँ पे टीम EVOS के प्लेयर्स को ये चीज पता चलेगी, ये देखने वाली बात रहेगी. EVOS के प्लेयर्स यहाँ पर नेट डालने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, and if Federal can, he can get either 2 or 3 knocks right here right now. यहाँ पर देखने में काफी ज्यादा मजा आने वाला है. So let's see किस तरीके से यहाँ पर HID के Federal जो है इस फाइट को निकाल के लेकर जाते हैं. But the players of Team Sedna have also engaged into that fight over there. Knocks are being delivered, finishes are being confirmed for themselves as well, and I guess that fight is over before even starting, because the players of Team Sedna, they just capitalize on that player very much, that team very much. So let's see how do the players of Team HID play. KTM, Aditya, he was quite near to Federal, and for sure like to see the POV from Federal right now, because he is just in middle of all of this ruckus. He knows that he can take down 1 or 2 or even 3 players down, but still then the players, they will have to be you know, go for those cover fire, and he might just get taken now. So he is just holding his angles over there, Federal, but now has been spotted down by Aurasti over there. Now the players of Team EVOS will know that exact location of that player and will finally pick him off as well. So after a long time, finally we see that team has been eliminated out of this game. But meanwhile, the players on it has gone all the way towards that northern side. Meanwhile, the players of Team Sedna are in a bit of trouble. Chips, he is also knocked out, and now this is the last guy remaining for the players of Team Sedna are going to be Sukrata. And I guess the buggy that he has right now will be taken to just rotate off this position, because he knows 1v4 situation, 1v2 or 1v4 situation against the players of Team ONIC is not going to be an easy task, is not going to be any kind of joke over there. So he has just decided to fall back and then reposition himself. But meanwhile, the players of Team 2E might just be engaging in a fight against the players of Team Fnatic if they are not careful. If any of the teams, they overpeak, they are going to get punished. I for sure would love to see the fight between these two teams. Team Fnatic फाइट के अंदर एंगेज इन होते हुए हमें कभी भी देखने को मिल सकती है. जैसे हमारी ब्रोकन वॉल्स रेंडर होंगी, वैसे हमें पता चलने वाला है यहाँ पर फनाटिक के जो प्लेयर्स है धीमे धीमे क्लोज इन करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। ओनिक के राफी ऑन द अदर हैंड सेडना की चिप्स के ऊपर जो किल है कंफर्म कर देंगे। नॉक पूरी तरीके से उन्होंने निकाल ही रखा था, पर अब यहाँ पर पुश जो है चार्ज कर दिया जाएगा टीम फनाटिक के प्लेयर्स की तरफ से। ओवेस यहाँ पर आगे की तरफ बढ़ते हुए, लेट्स सी ओवेस किस तरीके से यहाँ पर नॉक्स का जो बटोरा है वो बटोरते हैं। बट एक ब्रोकर, बट यहाँ पर न्यूयन की बात करी जाए तो बहुत एक क्लोज एंगल लेकर बैठे हुए यहाँ पर न्यूयन। फनाटिक के रियल ऐश को भी स्पॉट किया गया, बट ऐश ने काफी अच्छा खासा डैमेज डील कर दिया यहाँ पर न्यूयन के ऊपर। लेट्स सी फनाटिक के प्लेयर्स किस तरीके से फाइट को निकालते हैं। मैक्स का he gets a knock as well. Ash has just pincered upon those players and has now just pushed upon the players of team 2E. Just the last guy remaining for the players of team 2E is going to be Datcon, and यहाँ पे टीम फनाटिक चढ़ के बोली और 3 kills अपने लिए इंस्टेंटली निकाले गए हैं। 3 kills नहीं, 3 knocks निकाले गए हैं, उनको 2 में कन्वर्ट कर दिया जाएगा। बट नाउ जस्ट द 2 guys for the players of team 2E will remain after this revival, Neol and Datcon. But will they be enough to just get away from the heavy fire that the players of team fanatic are presenting them on right now? The smokes are being popped off. Team fanatic, they know that they want those kills and they can get those kills, but the third party is what is stopping them right now. So the smokes are being deployed to just stop that third party, and let's see how do the players of team fanatic approach the players of team 2E from this distance, because there is a hell lot of distance to cover between these two houses. Around that 100-meter mark this distance is going to cover. On the other hand, the players of team Nova XQ also engaging into that fight against the players of team Portal Esports. R3G Johnny has been taken down completely by Nova orders M16A4 in this particular matchup, but still the players of team fanatic, they are present in this area. Max Kash, Real Ash, Oves, Nicholas, all the 4 players are still surviving. Oves, he will confirm that kill onto Darley as well, and now the players of team 2E, they know that they cannot peek any of the windows right now until and unless the players of team fanatic, they decide to push and have a close range encounter. But just look at the cluster that is forming around that area of farm. If the play zone shifts away from it, if we have a hard eastern shift or a hard northern shift, this area is just going to experience pure havoc, and that is what I am expecting right now. I want a play zone that shifts away from each and every of these teams so we can see the most possible action in this particular game. So let's see guys, which of the team is going to be benefited by the play zone. The play zone, it has almost shrunken. All my eyes are going to be on the play zone. I guess all your eyes are also going to be on the same right now, but the players of team 2K, they cannot afford another knock right now, because Datcon is trying to go for that mini 14 8x trap shots onto the players of team fanatic, but will he be allowed to do so? Actually takes a bit of damage, takes a little bit of chip damage on himself and instantly falls back to safety, will heal himself and again engage into this fight. Oasis has also been spotted by Datcon. He just delivering that chip damage onto the players of team fanatic, but now the play zone has already formed. The play zone has had a little bit of eastern shift, but still most of the teams are outside that play zone, and this is what I wanted. The players of team Nova XQ, the players of team T1, these all players are outside the N1. I'm so sorry, not T1 but N1, all are outside the play zone. Missile, Saiden, you, all of these players, they have to move inside that play zone, although it is just the second zone, so not much of an action we might just see over here, but still the players, they have to move, they have to fight it out if they don't get the compound that they want. So let's see how do these things happen. But I guess the players of team 2E again once have been knocked over there. Neoli gets a knock onto Nicholas, but still Real Ash is present. Real Ash has also been taken down by Neol. So a 1v2 situation perfectly taken down over there, and PESS Kashu over there. So the third party also coming into play. Ash Oasis has also been taken down in the back lines by the player of team Portal Esports. So now players of team Fnatic, they have to go for those revivals and take a 2v3 fight against the players of team 2K. If they are not able to get that, they would be in a bit of trouble over there. The players of team 2E, they rush in, get a knock onto the players of team Fnatic. Now the players of team 2E, they might just be able to held down the players of team Fnatic, and they do it. The tides have just turned because of those third party shots by the players of team Portal Esports. Kasho got that knock onto OS, and that was a game-changing things for the players of team Fnatic, and they have been eliminated. This is what I was talking about. The third party closing in onto the players of team 2E wouldn't have been easy, and that is what the players of team Fnatic have experienced right now. The third party losing of those 1v1 fights individually, rushing just blindly without those nades, and the players of team Fnatic, they have been eliminated unfortunately pretty early in the game. But still, the player of team Portal Esports, he benefits a bit from him, gets a kill onto that player of team Fnatic over there. Meanwhile, he gets a knock onto the player of team Nova XQF as well. Nova Cat was taken down, but Cool Boy comes up with those mini 14 tap shots, gets finish onto the player of Team Portal Esports, and now are easily inside that third play zone as well. So the players of Team Nova XQF looking quite comfortable with those 3 kills. The revivals are also going to come into play. The players of Team Nova XQF have a good range, have a good compound to hold, good shack, not compound, but a shack to hold. And for now, the players of Team Nova XQF are looking in a comfortable position. Talking about the players of Team TSQ, काफी देर से हमें ये टीम इसी एरिया के अंदर देखने को मिल रही है, तो इनको कोई भी दिक्कत होनी नहीं चाहिए. प्ले जोन के सेंटर में है जब तक, तब तक कोई भी इशू एज सच आएगा नहीं यहाँ पर. मीनवाइल S1G trying to take those M16 bursts over there. Janky, he gets a kill confirmation onto that player of Team ORG. So let's see now, how do the players of Team TSQ come up on top right now? The M16, it has just been focused upon the players of Team number 2. AA Scary BSR, he has been spotted down by SIG. SIG is going to take some shots over there. BSR being on the receiving end has been able to take a lot of damage, chip damage on himself over there. And now Team TSQ are in a bit of trouble. The tap shots are for sure coming in, but BSR comes up with that knock onto Yongwan over there using his SLR. The headshots were quite accurate. The headshots were quite good. And now Wave Yongwan has been taken down on his knees. Meanwhile, the players of Team ONIC, Rafi gets a kill confirmation onto Geek's Mort over there. The Team Geek now playing with those 3 players right now, and let's see how do the players of Team Geek just perform this push over here. Kautalesa, he is just responsible for holding the backlines. It's just looking like that, but the play zone, it has gone all the way towards that western side, and except for 3 or 4 teams, each and every team has to move inside the play zone. So moving inside the play zone, it is going to be a pretty tough situation. The players of Team ONIC, on the other hand, they have been completely eliminated as well. So another elimination we see. This dip is quite a famous dip for these eliminations, because the players that are situated in it, they aren't able to get a 360 view of the players that are pushing upon him, and only 2 players it took for the players of Team ONIC to get eliminated. Only 2 of their guys were even remaining. It was a fair fight, but the players of Team ONIC, they have been eliminated as well. So now let's see how do these players, the players of Team number 18, rotate inside the zone. Meanwhile, the players of Team Nova XQF, TSQ's Pado has been spotted down and has been eliminated pretty early in this game as well. Cat, he has at USE 4 kills to the name of Team Nova XQF, but even yesterday, we saw a little bit of a shaky start from the players of Team Nova, had been getting knocked quite aggressively, but right now, the players of Team Nova XQF, they for sure would be heading towards that chicken dinner, because yesterday, as you saw in the first game of Erangel, that was not what happened. They just choked to a 2v4 situation against them, and the players of Team Nova XQF were just eliminated by 2 players standing from the players of Team Geek. So Team Nova, they wouldn't for sure want the same thing to repeat again today. But meanwhile, the players of Team ORG, they have been able to secure some kills onto the players of Team RPS, and they have been able to eliminate the 3 players that were remaining in this particular area, and have been able to secure their positions as well. So Team ORG still with those 7 kills, although only 2 of their guys are remaining, but 7 points on the board just might be more than enough for a game, for a bad game, I must say. But right now, they are still living to fight. 2 of the players are still remaining. Meanwhile, the players of Team EVOS are starting that fight against their enemy teams over there. The shots are being taken, but Steve, on the other hand, has been on the receiving end from the players of Team VGM, coming up with that brilliant third party. Have got 2 of the knocks. 1 of the kills has been confirmed onto Steve, and Anaconda is also still on his knees. Talking about Kobe, will he be able to revive that teammate or not is going to be the question. The players of Team AA are also in that area. So let's see how the players of Team AA are affected by this play zone. They are affected worse than the players of Team EVOS. 2 of their players have been picked off completely, and they are not in a position to get those revivals. On the other hand, the players of Team Geek, they are just getting the better of each and every team right now, playing inside that play zone, getting those kills for themselves. On the other hand, PTW also trying to just suppress down the fire that they are receiving from each and every possible direction. The players of Team Geek are also confirming some kills for themselves. Team Geek, they were in that fight, and I guess they have been eliminated as well. Only just a single guy remaining for them is going to be Lessa, and Lessa, he is in a bit of a tricky spot right now, because he has to take down the whole squad of Team number 18 before moving inside the play zone. Play zone not much far away, but still the play zone is taking away a lot of HP that this guy has. Respect Gaming also going for those first aid pops, but on the other hand, the players of Team PTW are also going down one by one. In all of this ruckus, the players of Team N1, they have been able to secure a good compound inside that play zone. They are inside that play zone for themselves. Meanwhile, Nova Order gets an 8 connected onto the player of Team 5K. The players of Team VGM are also falling back one by one. So the teams that were looking in quite a good spot are now in a very bad situation, are now in not the best possible position. The players of Team VGM, they had got those initial knocks for themselves, but now are getting pushed upon by the players of Team Nova XQF. Cool Boys Nate just lands onto Tom over there, gets a knock on onto Tom as well. Chua, he will be completely taken off. 2-7-2K is also down on his knees over there. So just a single guy remaining for the players of Team Bensu. Bensu is just trying to go for the smoke, just trying to lay around this area, just trying not to get eliminated pretty early in this particular game. But Nova Order just disrespecting that smoke, pushes on to Benzu, and Benzu will also be taken down. So Nova XQF getting 4 more kills to their name, although Order has been taken down by one of the raids from the player of Team BGM. Before getting eliminated, he just tossed a random nade which has knocked out Nova's Order in this particular game. Talking about Cad using his vehicle, trying to get inside the play zone towards his teammates, will be able to do so. Cool work covering for him over there. But meanwhile, the players of Team KTM, they are trying to gatekeep the players of Team ORG as well. The players of Team ORG going for that very beautiful rotation, trying to go for the knocks onto the players of Team KTM, but haven't been able to achieve much. The players of Team ORG, only the duo that was remaining, has now been taken care of by the players of Team EVOS. One of the players, he had been ran over, but the remaining players of Team EVOS, they just took care of that situation and now have eliminated the whole squad. But from behind, the players of Team TSQ, they just come in charging over there and have eliminated the players of Team EVOS as well. So the players of Team EVOS, although they won that fight, have been eliminated because of that third party and now are not present in the game. The players of Team TSQ, a perfectly timed push in this particular area, have got them serious number of kills, at least 2 or 3 if I'm not wrong, and now are in the next possible zone as well. Okay, not inside but very close to the next possible zone as well. The players of Team Nova XCF are also in a bit of trouble, but the players of Team N1 in the best possible position. This is the thing that I must say right now, that Team N1 are looking a hot favorite for this chicken dinner, because they have that compound and they can watch each and every angle from here right now, and none of the teams will be able to push in so easily because they will get third party, they will get eliminated before they even go for that move. Meanwhile, Missile gets a kill confirmation onto one of the players of the enemy team, gets 1 more kill to his name, 4 kills to the name of Team N1, and they are looking forward towards at least a 7-8 kill good chicken dinner, if not 10. But the players of Team Nova XQF, they are going for that huge long rotation from that northern side. They are trying to come in from the players of where the players of Team PTW are situated, but this might just be a little bit of troublesome situation for these players, because the players of Team PTW, they will also be all ready to fight. So let's see how do the players of Team PTW play in this particular game. The L-shaped covers are going to come into play as well. But first of all, you have to find good cover for yourself, Team Nova XQF, which they haven't been able to find themselves. Okay, I'm so bad at English, I'm so sorry guys, but 2 of the players of Team Nova, Cat and Order, have been able to secure quite a good place in this play area. But as soon as I say that, Nova Cat has been taken down by the players of Team PTW. The kill has been confirmed, but the players of Team N1, they come up with that retaliation fire, but Order finally peeks out of the smoke, confirms that kill onto Wow as well, taking out the whole squad of Team PTW out of this game. So Team Nova XQF, even after being so bad in the positioning when the play zone started to come in, now are in quite a good position. It is going to be a 4v2v1 fight for the players of Team N1. Nova Order, he is going to have a very tedious job eliminating the players of Team N1 and the players of Team N1. They will just charge upon the right time and will eliminate that player as well. So now a 4v2 fight, this should be an easy chicken dinner for the players of Team N1 from this particular angle right now. 7 kills, right? They have right now 2 more kills on the name of Team Double Ace player over there, and that should be an easy, well played chicken dinner for the players of Team N1. Not necessarily a well played, but a well lucky good luck over there for the players of Team N1, that the play zone just kept on forming, and they are looking towards that chicken dinner. Now the players of Team AA, they also have to move inside the play zone within the next 10 seconds, so they are trying to go for those smokes, going for that crucial smokes, trying to get them some cover at least, so that they can at least try to move inside that play zone. The play zone, it has already begun to shrink in. The speed is quite fast. QB trying to get inside the play zone very hastily over there, but has been spotted down by one of the players of Team N1. Will be taken down, and last player will be taken down by the play zone. So winner chicken dinner, as I said, for the players of Team N1. Not though with 9 kills, but with 8 kills. But it doesn't matter, does it? 8 kills chicken dinner for the players of Team N1 is what they want. Chicken dinner has its own advantages and has been achieved by this Team N1. Brilliantly played by them. Get those 8 kills and have achieved that chicken dinner as well. Talking about the second position, we have a Team AA with those 4 kills to their name. Scotty was the person who just carried his team on his back, might be just going out for that massage after carrying his team so hard. But 4 kills and a second position to the players of Team AA. Talking about the third position, we have Team Nova XQF. They also played quite good. I guess the top fragger in this lobby is going to be Team Nova XQF with those 10 kills to their name. Ashik, he wasn't able to provide much of the support to his team. Order was taken down. Order took down 5 players before dying. Coolboy got 4 of them, and Cat got 1 of them, supporting his team quite brilliantly. 4th position we have Team PTW with those 3 kills. 5th position we have Team TSQ with those 5 kills, and rest of the standings are right in front of you guys. Literally like a wow situation that happened was there against that fight that happened with the players of Team Fnatic, and I guess the players of Team 2 Easy, if I'm not wrong. I'll just try to find that team and try. Yeah, Team 2E and Team Fnatic. That was a fight that I thought was a little bit rash, a little bit harsh on the players of Team Fnatic. Got third partied, otherwise those would have been 4 easy kills for them. But yeah guys, this was it for now. This is the first match for the day, and I hope so you enjoyed, and if you did, do not forget to hit that like button. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button as well, because content like this is still going to be portrayed on both the channel Acid Esports and Esports Empire. So okay guys, going for a very short break. We'll be right back with the second game. I guess the map is going to be Miramar, but we'll have to wait it out. But till then guys, take care, and I'll just be right back.
I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done. girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done. with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done.
Okay, so welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I know most of you are going to be guys, and okay, so we are back in the game, and the match has already begun. Talking about the playing path of the second game for the day. The playing path has started from that region of Novo Repanoi and is going all the way towards that Georgia Pole area. So let's see how do the players they play in this particular region, how do they try to get some kills for themselves in this particular area, and will they be able to do so or not. Another good playing path for each and every team that they usually wanted to drop at Novo Rep military base, near that area of Ferry Pier, Query, Primos, Georgiapol, Pochinki, School, Ruins. All of these areas, they are going to be very easy to drop on for each and every team. But I for sure would love to see again the fight, if we can see, between the players of Team Fnatic and Nova XVF, because they almost coincide on the same drop. And in the previous match, the players of Team Nova, they went ahead towards that area of farm to loot for themselves and got some good kills as well. But right now, still, the players of Team Fnatic and Nova XQF, if they fight it out, I would be the first person to just click on their fight over there. But meanwhile, the players of Team AA, as usual, going on for their no rep drop. The players of Team PTW heading towards Sosnovka military base. No ifs and buts in that. The players of Team Fnatic dropping in towards their usual drop as well. But on the other hand, ONIC Kent has been taken down pretty damn early in this game and hit Kaiser. He gets that kill confirmed as well for his team. 69 Super Joe gets a knock on to one more player over there. So just let's head on to that team over there. Super Joe gets a knock as well. ONIC Kent, he has been taken down for his team completely. But now Super Joe, he will try to just take the revenge for as long as possible. Kaiser and Super Joe, this fight might just be a little bit of interesting over there. Super Joe, he has an M4. Talking about hit Kaiser over there, let's just move on to that guy as well. So Team HID, Zoo Snake, he has been taken down, but Kaiser, he is still present in this area. Meanwhile, the players of Team Fnatic and Nova XQF, they finally collide, and the Team Fnatic is on the receiving end right now. Nicholas has been completely picked off. Talking about Real Ash, he is also pretty low on HP, and I don't think so he will be able to survive this push somehow. Just two of the players of Team Fnatic is all that remains. So let's see Team Fnatic, how do they recover from such a huge loss, because it's just Max Cash and Oasis now surviving this particular game. On the other hand, NTS's Hackbane will confirm a kill onto Onyx Rafi as well. So Team Onyx colliding on the drop at that Milta power region. So let's see, Team ONIC, they are also this time on the receiving end as well. Just ONIC 002 is the last guy remaining, and Team HID, they get those revivals quite early, quite brilliantly. On the other hand, Noah just trades that knock with Fnatic. Oasis, and Oasis will also get picked off as well. So Team Fnatic, they are continuously leaking players, they are continuously losing players, although Max Cash is still alive. But he for sure is trying to just rotate away from this position as far as possible. Has spotted down Paraboy. The vehicle comes in. Uzi, it goes to reload, but Paraboy has been taken down by Max Cash. The cover fire for sure is going to come in for that player as well. But Max Cash now instantly prone down because he knows that Cool Boy might just be able to take some shots on him. If this first aid won't be able to pop, I was just about to say if this first aid is able to get on, Paraboy might just be finished off, but that wasn't the case. And Team Fnatic, they have been eliminated pretty early in the game. So Team XQF, they get that first 4 kills and now are looking quite sharp. Meanwhile, on the other hand, talking about the players of Team Portal Esports, they might just be able to get a free kill over there, that's just lying on the ground in the name of Team TSQ Seawood over there. And Sivu, he will be confirmed as well pretty early in this game. So let's see, Portal Esports off to a good start, but TSQ's S1G, he gets a knock onto Kashov and will confirm that player as well. So on one hand, you get a knock onto Sivu, you are almost on the verge of confirming that kill, but then the teammate from the players of Team TSQ come in handy over there, although he has been traded off, but he has done the damage that he had to. The 2 players standing for the players of Team TSQ are going to be Pado and Yongwan, and these are the last 2 guys remaining for Team TSQ. So let's see how do the players of Team TSQ perform in this particular game, and will they be able to confirm those kills for themselves or not. Meanwhile, the players of Team ALPHA7 also coming into play. Getting some kills for themselves. Mafioso, Swag, Law and Ali are the players who are contesting against the players of Team TW in this particular fight. I don't know why is this, there's so much render in this area. But yeah, Andy, he is just the last guy remaining for the players of Team TW and now is being pushed upon by the players of Team ALPHA7. Ali might just get spotted down, which cover fire is going to be provided by the players of Team ALPHA7 from that region. Ali has been spotted down going for those Uzi shots, but Andy, he is just getting suppressed from each and every possible direction. The nades are going in, the nades are good, but I guess Mafizo will be the person who will confirm that kill onto the player of Team TW. Andy is the last guy remaining. Mafizo, he is just holding his angles even still now. Andy goes for that crouch. The smokes are being put in through that. Andy might have just spotted down, because of which he hasn't peeked out in that angle. Mafizo, he is just trying to go for those free fires, and Mafizo will be able to utilize that PP Bison of his and get that final kill onto Andy as well. So Rozok now is all occupied by the players of Team ALPHA7. So another fight coming in to an end. Meanwhile, the players of Team Portal Esports, Murtaza has been quite lit on HP right now. They are coming up against the fight with the players of Team TSQ. Yongwan, he gets a knock onto Johnny using that DBS. Okay, so the least used weapon is also coming into play over there, but Yongwan will be taken down by EVOS's player. Third party teams come into play over there, and now Portal Esports and TSQ, a 1v1 between Murtaza and Pado is all this is going to be about. On the other hand, EVOS's Amelia is also present over here. He might just be able to get some kills. Okay, no. He falls back to safety and now is just looking to regroup with his teammates. Meanwhile, Murtuza trying to go for those jump shots against TSQ's Pado, but Pado is one step ahead each and every time, going for that DB28 spray. Murtuza hasn't been able to connect much of his shots over there. Still fighting it out around that broken wall, going for those pre-fires, and Pado, he will finally come up on top and will confirm those kills of Team Portal Esports as well. So Team Portal Esports in a 2v3 situation were at an advantage, but now have been completely eliminated by the players of Team TSQ Esports in this particular game. So TSQ, even after being at a numbers disadvantage, have got those 4 kills and are still present in the game. Mary Grace saying go Sedna, hashtag 1Exodia. Okay, so Sedna teams do also have some supporters, so we'll just move on to them as well. So there you go, Mary. We have the players of Team Sedna right on your screen as soon as the things that are around them renders in. So Chips, MT, Shukrata and Shviq are the 4 guys that are playing for this team, and let's see, will Team Sedna be able to outperform each and every team and live up to the expectation of their fans, or that this is also going to be a usual game, usual 3rd or 4th finish for the players of Team Sedna? These are some of the questions that I for sure would like to see, would like to get answers upon. But right now they are just looting in the play zone. It is still a little bit tricky right now for any of the players to guess, because still the play zone can go towards all the way shooting range and might come down towards that Rozok or Pochinki area as well. So you never know in which direction this play zone is gonna shift, so you have to expect the least expected as well. So let's see how do the players according to it rotate inside the play zone. But still, this is the first play zone that is just shrinking in slowly and steadily, and as soon as it does, the second play zone is gonna farm, and the players, they all will have to start to rotate inside that play zone. That is the time where most of the teams are vulnerable while rotating. You cannot fire even a single bullet, and that is when you get picked off by the players that are already positioned well within that zone. So let's talk about the players of Team 2E. The previous game, they had quite a good fight with the players of Team Fnatic, got that 2v3 situation under control, got those 3 kills for themselves, and ended up a little bit ahead of the players of Team Fnatic. But in this particular game, Fnatic, they have already been eliminated, so that farm area is all going to be empty until and unless the players of Team Nova XP would have rotated inside that region. But the play zone is not present in that area, so the players of Team 2E, we can see the quick rotations from them already inside that Water City compound and are trying to just hold their ground over there. But the players of Team N1, the team that had got that previous ticket dinner, is also present over there to contest these grounds. The shots will be fired, the knocks are going to come into play, but it is going to be a thing. I for sure would like to see how do the players of Team N1 respond to an early fight. Will they be willing to take it? Will they get a knock and then try and decide to push in, or will they be just able to just hold on to their grounds, just keep on knocking out the enemy teams, enemy players, and not push until and unless very much necessary? So let's see how the players of Team 2E perform in this particular game, and let's just head on to chat section once again. New, well played by your team. Still, I love FNC. No problems at all. One bad game doesn't define a team. Abhishek, brilliantly said by you. Ankit Kumar, LOL. Where is FNC Clochetage? They had a pretty bad game, were eliminated very they were the first team actually to get eliminated, so not a good start towards the second game of Wrangle in this particular series. FNC is out. Yes, Neo 143, Abhilash, Vikant, FNC. Okay, I think you're supporting XQF. No bro, I also love FNC. So yeah, there are a lot of FNC fans in the chat who don't have to get disappointed, because there is still one more game, and one bad day doesn't define your team. Just keep that in mind. None of the teams, not even just talking about Team Fnatic, not even Team Nova XQF, just go for those hefty chicken dinners each and every day. Each and every team has 1 or 2 bad days at least in a week, so you should respect that. And yeah, keep supporting your teams, keep loving them, and just don't spread hate as well. So I saw a chat from Hello over there saying some things. Just don't create hate, guys, and let's just try and keep the chat clean for as long as possible. But yeah, talking about the game once again, 5K's order gets a knock on to Geek's Alvirlo, and let's just head on to that team over there. The players of Team Geek, haven't been spectating them a lot since the previous game as well, so I for sure would like to see the players of Team Geek. They are engaging in fights that are outside the play zone, so that is one of the things that Team Geek, according to me, is doing a bit wrong. But they have been getting out results just like this. They have got that kill confirmation on to BB Bang top, and now would be looking to rotate inside the play zone, because if not now, then when will they do? Catalyst, Mort and Zamor are the last 3 guys remaining for this team. Have lost Alvirlo in the process, and now will be trying to move inside the zone as soon as possible. So Zamor going for that refill onto his can over there, but meanwhile N1 they get a knock onto the player of team 2E, but I think the revivals are going to be pretty easy. That shouldn't be a okay, this is going to be a matter of concern, because the player of team 2E, Nguyen, he has been knocked over that bridge, and Missile will be very quick on his feet to confirm that kill for his team as well. So team 2E, they lose a player because of that bad positioning. So let's see how do the players of team 2E now respond to the fire that is being set up by the players of team N1 right now. But now the fight between the players of team HID and team AA is going to be one thing right now. Hackbin is trying to get a knock onto QB over there, but hasn't been able to do so. Federal, he has been taken down. He has to get that revival, and I guess Zoosnake is going for that revival as well. Yeah, Zoosnake gets that revival. One of the players of team AA has been knocked as well, so he will not get that revival right now, because Cardi is just falling back. The kill will be confirmed, and the players of team AA are just going to rotate out of this area. Meanwhile, the players of team ALPHA7, they are just wrecking havoc onto the players of team Sedna. They are in a bit of trouble. Shriku, he is just holding his ground for as long as possible, because I guess he is the last guy remaining for his team. Yeah, for sure. He gets that first hit in time, but will he be able to take down the remaining players of team ALPHA7? The answer is going to be no. And team ALPHA7, Swag coming up with that 1v3 clutch for his team, although not a clutch, but 3 knocks that were provided by the players of team ALPHA7, and 8 kills into the game with just the second play zone in just 12 minutes is pretty insane by the players of team ALPHA7. So ALPHA7, they come up on top, and this area of Rozok is just all theirs. They are making this statement that do not come to Rozok, otherwise you'll just get eliminated very easily by us. So let's see how the players of team N1 support in this how the players of team N1 support their teammates in this particular game. Saiden, he is a bit off angle, so he has been rotating a bit over there. Saiden 1 2 3, he is present in this area, so let's see how does Saiden respond to the remaining players of team 2E, because they might just be in a little bit of trouble. Saiden 1 2 3 trying to go for that knock onto Darley. Darley has been spotted down, but that DP, I don't think so would be able to knock down Darley right now, because Darley, he is just hiding behind that busted truck over there, busted car over there, trying to get some cover for himself. Remaining players of team N1, they are nowhere near them. The players of team N1, they are a bit behind, and that's the reason because of which Saiden is not pushing is going to be the same. So the players of team 2E just hiding in this compound, just trying to hold themselves for as long as possible. In Namshin, he's just scouting around that Rozok area so that none of the teams that just close in upon them blindly and haven't been taken care of. Talking about Datcon, he's just trying to cover Dali over there, but has been spotted. He might just get knocked out over there if Saiden decides so. Okay, but Saiden doesn't. He doesn't go for that knock over there. So still the players of team 2E are present in this game, but finally Saiden comes up and strikes over there. Datcon, he has been taken down completely. He has been knocked out, and the kill confirmation might just come anytime soon. But is this the time that the players of team N1 might be able to push? Will the players of team N1 push right now is going to be the question. Saiden still trying to go for those free fires, still trying to go for those random shot through the smoke. Hasn't been able to connect much, but the players of team N1, they are in their vehicles. They have decided to push vehicle with the vehicle over there. Missile and you are the 3 guys that are just pushing in right now, and it is going to be the duty of Saiden to just provide them all the cover fire that they need, but the smokes have been popped off by the players of team 2E, so it is not going to be a very easy fight. 3v4, still the players of team N1, they have to work a lot over here. They have to just dodge those nades that are being thrown at by the players of team 2E, and they are doing a good job until now, but you never know until a fight is finished in whose favor that fight is going to land in. So the players of team N1, they are also going for those nades. Saiden, he has gone little bit more focused on towards his rotation and has spotted down Namshin as well, and Namshin will be caught completely off guard, and now the push, we might just be able to see Vassal gets a knock onto Dali as well, and the last guy standing, Datcon, will also be taken down. So team N1, they secure those 4 kills that I was talking about in that area of Rozok, but just look at that cheeky play zone going again towards that northern side, and now is covering most of the parts of Rozok, and Yasna Poliana are with it. the players of Team EVOS have just occupied that bridge over there. They are just trying to hold their positions. The player of Team ALPHA7 also going towards that bridge, so that just in case if the play zone goes towards Rozok again, they are not at the receiving end. Has spotted down Bowsy Gaming over there trying to take some shots. We have Law from Team ALPHA7, but hasn't been able to deal much of a damage. Talking about Mafizo going for that nade over there onto the players of team number 18. The nade goes in, but the nade hasn't been able to connect much onto the players of team number 18 over there. The MK14 shots can also be heard over there. Junkie trying to get that knock onto the players of team ALPHA7 using his MK14, but haven't been able to do so. So the players of Team Teamer, they might just be able to hold their ground still now until unless this fight comes to a stop. But meanwhile, the positions have been switched between the players of Team PTW and Team N1, and this might be a fight that we all were looking forward towards. The players of Team PTW are now firing upon the players of Team N1 who are already inside the play zone. Two of the players of Team PTW can also be seen inside the play zone. Doan, he is trying to get that knock onto Saiden, gets a bit of damage, chunk of damage, but hasn't been able to achieve a knock over there. But meanwhile, the players of Team ALPHA7, they get a knock, but will they be able to push in upon the players of Team T1 is going to be the question. Junkie is going for those revivals, and he sure will get them in time as well. So there is nothing to worry about right now for the players of team number 18. Respect Gaming trying to use the utilities, trying to go for those nades, trying to go for those Hail Mary nades basically, and get a knock for themselves. The players of Team ALPHA7 knock going for that nade, but I don't think so. It might just connect even a bit onto the players of team number 18, and this crossfire throwing nades is just going to go till for a long time, I guess. So let's see. Mafio's this flank from this guy is just going to be huge right now for the players of Team ALPHA7. If he is able to even get a single pick onto the players of team number 18, it is going to be literally game changing for the players of Team ALPHA7. And let's see, will he be able to? But Bowsy, he is responsible for the flanks. He has that AKM and that ghillie suit, and is going to be very hard to spot on for the players of Team ALPHA7. And let's see, how do the players of Team ALPHA7 approach this fight? Will they be able to get the eliminations onto the players of team number 18? Will they be able to get their 12 kills without losing any of their plays, or will they be eliminated pretty early in this particular game? Are some of the questions that I for sure would like to get the answers on. But right now, this flank from Mafioso, this is just going to be insane. This is what I'm looking forward to. And Mafioso, he is just going right and right, might just get spotted down by this player of team number 18. But still, the player of team number 18 hasn't been able to spot down the players of Team ALPHA7. Those flanks, the Mafioso. I'm not going anywhere, Mafioso, unless you get that knock onto that player of team number 18. You might just be able to get those quite brilliantly if those smokes weren't present. But Bowsy, he is just present in this particular trip. Not drip, but dip. And the nades are also going in quite forward over there. Bowsy, he is just standing over there. He's just proning over there, not even standing. Talking about Respect Gaming, he has been spotted down now. He will just get taken down, but no, Mafioso, now he knows that Bowsy, he is just going to push, and Bowsy is trying to go for that 1v1 fight, but Mafioso is winning any time of the day. And Respect on the other hand has also been taken down by Ali. Junkie, he is also quite low on HP, and one more player for the players of team number 18 has gone down. So Junkie now is the last guy remaining for team number 18, and let's see, will they be able to clutch it out for his team or not? He has that brilliant weapon. He has that MK14, but will it be enough to eliminate the whole squad of Team ALPHA7 present right in front of you? Junkie, he knows he has to be boosted up for this particular fight. He knows he is being pushed upon by different directions and being fired upon at the same time as well. So let's see, how does Junkie go for this fight? He is going for those smokes, and smoke in, and he will be caught off guard, and that MK14 won't even be able to fire those bullets outside, and will be completely taken down by the players of Team ALPHA7 from this particular fight. And Team ALPHA7, they get their 12 kills without losing any player. And again, the play zone has shifted a bit north over there. The players, each and every team, they have to move inside this play zone, and is not looking very easy for any of the teams by any means. But right now, the players of Team ALPHA7, they have those 12 kills to their name, and they have quite a good compound just on the edge of the play zone. So this should be an easy rotation inside the play zone for the players of Team ALPHA7 as well. So let's see, how do the players of Team ALPHA7 perform in this particular fight. But meanwhile, the players of Team ORG, POV, trying to jump spot the enemy teams, jump spot the enemy players. On the other hand, Uno Play trying to get a knock onto the players of Team 5K over there. They are holding quite a good compound, and if the players of Team ORG, they are able to get a knock or two onto the player of Team number 8, that might just result in a push that will be initiated by the players of Team ORG. But on the other hand, each and every team, they are trying to rotate inside the zone. The players of Team Nova XQF, they get a free rotation until unless the players of Team A just hit some insanely well shots onto the players of Team Nova XQF, which is looking very highly unlikely right now. But meanwhile, the players of Team GEEK, they are also joining the party slowly and steadily. They are in almost the center of the zone and are getting some knocks for themselves as well. Meanwhile, ORG, they are getting pushed upon. No, they are just getting sprayed upon by the players of Team ALPHA7, and they have achieved a knock as well. The players of Team ALPHA7, they will be very happy with this position inside the play zone. They have a dip to play with. They have some bit of cover to play with. So the players of Team ALPHA7, they shouldn't be very much disappointed. They shouldn't be very much disheartened right now, and they are still available in this particular game to fight it out. Meanwhile, the players of Team Nova XQF, Order, we have seen Order having that Groza and Thompson. So Order is just going to be absolutely crack in that 1v1 battle, in that close range battle because of that Groza. But meanwhile, the players of Team AA, they were trying to move inside the zone but have been stopped in their steps by the players of Team ALPHA7. Skadi, BSR trying to fire those shots onto the players of Team ALPHA7, haven't been able to achieve that knock as well. The smokes are being popped off, but the players of Team VGM on the other hand are being picked off one by one by the players of Team PTW. So PTW also coming into that action, joining that action. ORG's Astroplay confirms that kill onto the player of Team Nova XQF. Order has been completely picked off. Cat is also knocked down in this particular situation. So Team Nova XQF, two of their entry fraggers which were responsible for just closing in on to the players of Team ORG, have now been eliminated, and now it's just Coolboy in the front lines trying to hold for his team for as long as possible. Uno play comes in, gets a knock onto Nova Coolboy as well, and Coolboy will be taken down completely out of this game as well. So Team Nova XQF getting picked off one by one. It's just going to be all upon Paramoid to carry his team for as long as possible. The sprays are also being transferred upon this player. The play zone, it might just start shrinking in within the next 30 seconds or so. It's just 20 seconds, not even 30 seconds. So Team Nova, they have to figure out a way to either get out of this position or to try to fight it out and get some kills for themselves. Meanwhile, the players of Team ALPHA7 are looking forward for some more kills. Although they have lost Law in this particular game, Law won't be present in this game to just just provide them with some more cover. But the players of Team ALPHA7 still would be trying to go for those fights. Paraboy has been spotted down, and Mafioso will be the person who will just put the final nail in the coffin for the players of Team Nova XQF in this particular fight. But now the play zone, it is chunking out a huge damage onto the players that are outside this play zone, specifically the players of Team ALPHA7. They have those 13 kills with themselves, Team ALPHA7, but aren't inside the play zone, which is going to be a very tricky situation to deal with. The players of Team ORG, they are also trying to make it inside the play zone, but I don't know why why this area has been completely rendered out. Some emulator glitches, I guess. But right now, the players, they are just trying to fight it out. The players of Team GEEK as well, they are being punished upon as well. The players of Team PTW, two of the players have been able to say to reach a safe haven inside this play zone and inside the next one as well. And the players of Team ALPHA7, they also have been able to find a corner for themselves inside this zone. So let's see how the players of Team ALPHA7, they basically get some kills for themselves or not. The players of Team ALPHA7, they are just proning in, they are just chilling in and letting the other teams fight it out until and unless the last 6 or 5 teams remain. I don't think so the players of Team ALPHA7 are going to do anything right now. So let's see how do the players of Team GEEK now perform. Lisa has been spotted down. Uno play trying to take some shots onto Lisa over there. Hasn't been able to connect much of it. Hasn't been able to deal a huge chunk of damage over there. EVOS' Kobe will confirm that kill onto QBBSR. And now let's see Team ORG, how do they play this particular game. The sprays are being transferred onto by Uno play onto Lisa over there, but hasn't been able to achieve a lot of damage. ALPHA7, they come into that fight again. ALPHA7's player, they are getting those knocks beautifully back and forth. 13 kills, top 7 position, but still the position is not well enough according to me. Kobe had been spotted down by the players of Team PTW, was being sprayed upon by, but now that player has also reached to his cover. But that nade from Swag gets down that knock. Kobe has been hit by a Kobe nade by that player of Team ALPHA7. On the other hand, the players of Team VGM are also dealing huge damage over there. Kobe's kill has been instantly confirmed as well. The players of Team ALPHA7, now they have to move inside that play zone on foot. ORG's Uno player has been spotted down as well. He goes down in the process as well. Ali, he has also been taken down, but the play zone is dealing a huge damage. This is going to be the 6th play zone, ladies and gentlemen, and this is going to be very devastating for the players of Team ALPHA7. But Mafioso, he has been able to survive that somehow and has been able to move inside the play zone. And if Swag is able to come inside that zone, which might just not happen right now, has been eliminated. So still ALPHA7 is present in this particular game. Two of the players of Team ORG can also be seen in this particular game, and let's see how will the players of Team ORG play in this particular one. The players of Team VGM, they are being sprayed upon by the players of Team ORG. POV has spotted down Bensu. Bensu is being tried to sprayed upon, but the vehicle is acting as a cover for Bensu over there, and the knock knock hasn't been achieved yet by the player of team ORG in that particular fight. But team N1, they are looking quite consistent in the past 2 games. First game chicken, in the second game 3 of the players are still alive. One of the players has been taken down, and the revival is looking highly unlikely. But the next play zone is also right on their front door, so that shouldn't be an issue for the players of team N1 to move inside the play zone. ALPHA7 Mafizo, he confirms a kill onto the player of team N1. Missile has been taken down completely, and let's see how do the players of team N1 they approach this particular play zone. The players of team GEEK, just look at the area they have, just look at the number of vehicles that they have, and they are just surviving on those smokes. They are surviving on that bot time, as I like to say, because these smokes, as soon as they fade away, you are going to get shot from 3 or 4 different angles. So let's see how do the players of team GEEK perform in this particular fight. Mafioso, he is also has to rotate inside the play zone. Now goes for that rotation over there, but has been spotted down by the players of team N1 and will go down to that play zone. So ALPHA7, after a brilliant start for them, have now been eliminated as well. Talking about the players of team VGM, it's just Storm who has been able to move inside the play zone, and there are just 3 teams remaining right now. Team VGM versus team N1 versus the players of team GEEK, and team GEEK, they have done a beautiful job to keep 3 of their players alive, to keep 3 of their players back in the game. But now VGM Tom, he has been taken down by N1's U over there, and now it is going to be a 3v3 fight between the players of team N1 and team GEEK. Mort going for those nades over there. The players of team GEEK, they have those 9 kills, but have to move 30 odd meters inside the play zone. Lisa, he gets a knock over that team N1's player. Satan has also been spotted down, but Satan gets a knock on to Lisa over there. Mort, will he be able to even trade out, because the player of team N1, they are looking quite confident. Satan confirms that kill onto Lisa as well, and Satan 1-3, he is looking to turn tides onto the players of team GEEK. FU, as he gets a knock onto Exmore as well, and it's just Mort now, ladies and gentlemen, to fight it out against the remaining 2 players of team N1. Team N1, they are heading towards some second chicken dinner of the day. Satan 1-3, FU, all of the players are still alive. The nade was quite beautiful. It would have just bursted down on that first bounce. It would have been insane, but Mort, he hasn't been able to be taken down by the players of team N1 till now. He is still in that game, and that nade onto Satan was just pretty insane. Mort trying to use that smoke as cover, but now is all out in the open and will be taken down by that play zone. So winner, chicken dinner. Team N1 is the team that gets that brilliant chicken dinner yet again, and this time with good number of kills as well. So 12 kills to their name. Team N1, brilliantly played by you guys. Brilliantly just put up a fight that was just absolutely phenomenal. And I'll just mute this. And brilliantly played by the players of team N1. They were passive enough just to wait towards the last stages. They just stole some kills, because we did not see team N1 a lot in the end stages of the game, but they just played it cheekily. They just played it passively, got those double kills onto the players that were knocked over there, just got their kill counter up and up again, and got that chicken dinner in the end. Talking about the second position, we have the players from team GEEK in this particular game with those 9 kills. Team GEEK, they did a phenomenal job over there, but I think that Satan should have been traded instantly as soon as Lisa was taken down by the players of team GEEK. I guess that was the turning point over there, when Satan wasn't traded off, even though he was just standing all out in the open, just running around that area as if it was his. That was the point, I guess, according to me, that the players of team GEEK just lost that game. Talking about the third position, we have team VGM with those 3 kills, played passively, got those 3 kills and have ended third position. But team ALPHA7, they were right on money from the very starting. They just got those kills again and again. 2 squads eliminated in Rozhok, 1 squad eliminated on the northern side of that Rozhok hill over there, and they just absolutely obliterated each and every team that came in their way. But then finally were picked off one by one while trying to rotate inside that play zone. On their foot, they did not have any kinds of vehicles, and that is what led the players of team ALPHA7's demise over there. But they played brilliantly. They did a good job. 4th position with 16 kills is no joke, and brilliantly played by the players of team ALPHA7. Talking about the 5th position, we have team ORG with those 4 kills, and rest of the standings, guys, are right in front of you. So yeah, guys, this was the second game of the day. Still there is one more game to go, so do not go anywhere. We will just be right back with the third and final game of the day. And yeah, guys, if you did like the commentary, if you did enjoy my casting, do not forget to hit that like button. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button as well. And you can also follow me on my socials. My socials might just be listed down in the description, and in case they're not, my name is Fritzz_plays, and same on YouTube, same on Instagram as well. You can just follow me anywhere you want. But yeah, guys, that was it for now. Meet you after a very short break. Till then, I'll just be right back.
the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. The girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with the nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with the nails done. girls with their 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 nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done. think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with the nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done. girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their
Okay, so I'm so sorry guys. Again, that song thing happened over there. First the lead and then the song. I'm so sorry for the mess ups guys, but we are back in the game, and I had been casting for so long that I thought that I was completely safe. But meanwhile, the players of Team ALPHA7, they still are on that killing spree, although Law has been taken down by Skynin's Skynin play over there using his M4 and has got that knock onto Law. But the players of Team ALPHA7, they are still present in that area. They are still trying to just go for those kills and get those crucial knocks onto the players of Team ALPHA7 as well. So Mafioso, he is being responsible for that knock over there of Law. I guess he will be the person who will go for that revival in time, and I guess the revivals might just come into play as well. But no, Ninplay had some other things on his mind. He takes down Mafioso instantly, and now just a single guy remaining for the players of Team ALPHA7. That is going to be Swag right now, and Swag, he is in a bit of trouble. Swag is going to be in a very difficult situation right now, and let's see, will this player be able to get out of this tricky situation or not. Swag has that M4, has that barrel, and is looking quite sharp, is looking quite good, and is looking to take the revenge from the players of Team ORG, who is responsible to get those 3 knocks and 2 kills onto his teammates. So let's see, will the player of Team ALPHA7 fall back, or will he still commit for this 1v3 fight in his favor or not? Meanwhile, most of the teams that dropped in that Lost Leonis area have rotated towards their different potential areas. Meanwhile, ORG's Potato, he has been taken down by that player of Team ALPHA7. Swag knocks him down and is trying to confirm that kill as well. And Potato, being all out in the open, has to just rely on those smokes, which can be easily spammed upon. And let's see, how do the players of Team ORG come out of it. Astro is going for that revival, but Astro is also getting sprayed down upon. Meanwhile, Ninplay, he is responsible for suppressing those shots from ALPHA7 Swag over there, and he is doing a good job, I must say, because ALPHA7, he has been forced to back off and then heal himself and then take those shots yet again. But meanwhile, we can see the even distribution now that has happened all around the map. Even the players of Team HID, they have been able to rotate from the San Martin area towards that La Cobriara field, and now they will be looting in that area for themselves as well. So let's see, how does this game turn out for the players of Team HID in this particular one. And La Cobriara being one of the regions where you can get hefty amount of loots, and Crater Field is also being split upon by that NTS player Hackbin. so the loot shouldn't be a matter of concern right now for the players of team HID, and they will be easy, they will loot it out and will try to then rotate inside the next playing play zone. But meanwhile, the players of team Fnatic, they are also still alive. All the Max Cash had been taken down by the player of team ALPHA7 over there. But now 3 of their guys, they are still surviving in this area. KTM Aditya might just get spotted down as well. He is quite a bit in the open, and Real Ash might take some serious shots onto him, knock him down, and potentially try to finish him off as well as soon as he spots him. So let's see how the players of team Fnatic perform in this particular game. We have Ash, we have Oasis, and we have Nicholas playing this game out. But the players of team Fnatic, they are looking to fall back a bit again inside towards the Los Leones area. Los Leones, suddenly it has just gotten empty somehow. One of the teams had been eliminated, but rest of the teams, they have just fell back. They have just been able to get those vehicles for themselves and then fall back to their respective areas. We had seen team GEEK, even they had rotated towards that Puerto Pariso region. But meanwhile, Max's Leon OP, he comes up huge over there, has got 2 knocks for his team. And let's see, where is this guy? I was sure would like to see his fight over there that is happening between the players of team Max and the players of team number 5, I guess, if I'm not wrong. The players of team 8 over there, HID. But the 2 knocks over there, they have been very crucial for this player. Leon getting them, both of the players, and now is trying to push forward onto the remaining players on the other hand. Fnatic always, he gets a knock onto EVOS, Anaconda confirms this as well. But Leon, he is just not looking to stop, gets a knock onto RPS's player as well. Liquid has been taken down. Leon charging him down in this compound. But the players of team number 8, they are well spread among themselves. I guess just the last guy remaining for the players of team EGC, this is going to be CB's Juno. And Juno, he doesn't have a lot of weapons to work with. He just has that shotgun and an Uzi to work with. And let's see how does he do it. He has a shotgun. Shotguns can be very deadly in the close range, but the reload time is huge over there. It doesn't fire in auto, another that being a disadvantage. But the nades will do the trick for the players of team Max. And is that nade from Leon over there? No, that nade was from Krim. But Leon, he got those 3 kills for himself and put his team in the driver's position. So all credit goes to that single guy for the players of team Max. And with 4 kills, the players of team Max, they are looking to rock and roll this particular game in their favor. So 4 kills to their name. First play zone, not far from their position, so they should be able to move inside the next area as well and position themselves accordingly. But meanwhile, the players of team PTW might just be engaging in a fight with their opponents. That is going to be the players of team TSQ. TSQ, one of the teams that hasn't been able to leave a mark in this game right now. They are trying their level best, but they haven't been able to win their duels. They haven't been able to get those kills for themselves, and they are just now holding their positions. Talking about Youngman, talking about Sivo, not Sivo, but Saivo. Saivo, he has been trying a lot. He has been getting those knocks, but hasn't been able to confirm those kills. Kingsan Gaming, show respect team. Kingsan, it would be easier for me if you just name the slot number, and then I would instantly go over there. But for now, I'll just try to locate that player that you're trying to that you're asking to spectate, but I don't think so I can find it just like that. So it's if it's okay, you can just share the slot number and I'll just try to show you that team. But right now, the fight between the players of Team XG and Team TSQ, it's still going on. Ruby doesn't have a huge scope for his Mini 14 over there, because of which he is just bound with that 2x and not those accurate shots with that DMR. But talking about PTW1, he is falling back a little bit, or might just be going out for a flank as well. The play zone has shifted yet again and has gone a bit south as well. So again, that water area, we can see that 20-80% split in between water and land, might be 25 or 75. Not sure about that, but still a hefty chunk of water is inside this playing area. So let's see how do the players adapt to this, because this area of Los Leones hasn't been explored much. The southern part of Los Leones, where there are a lot of ridges, where there are a lot of compounds to deal with, these areas are just going to give us a hell lot of fights, fights between those two ridges, and I'm for sure, and I'm all up basically for these fights, and I would love to see them. But meanwhile, Ash, the kill that had been confirmed, now the loot crate is going to get looted by the players of Team Fnatic. They are in desperate need of loot because they haven't been able to do much. Talking about Nicholas, he has it Uzi and Mini 14, so he for sure would be looking for that AR for himself. Talking about Oasis, he does have decent loot, 5 first aids, level 3 vest, level 2 helmet, level 2 backpack, and all that. Mini 14 and M4 with a lot of ammo and lots of healing for him. So he is now bound to find a vehicle, if I'm not wrong, and he spots down a bus. But ONIC Raf, he might just be able to bait out that bus from the player of Team Fnatic, and let's see, will the players of Team Fnatic go for it or not. That vehicle is going to be a bit of huge importance for the players of Team Fnatic. And let's see, Oasis is going for that bus over there, but he is very careful about scouting each and every angle before he just reaches that area. Ishkiya show Fnatic, I for sure will show them as soon as their fight starts, but fight ke beech mein Ishkiya और Kloshetish bro, Alok Gupta bro, I won't be able to, and please try to mind your language as well, नहीं तो आपको टाइम आउट मिल जाएगा. So ये चीज़ अगर आप थोड़ा सा देख लेंगे तो काफ़ी अच्छा रहेगा आलोक गुप्ता, नहीं तो टाइम आउट और हाइड करने में ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लगता है. So let's see now the players, how do the players of team VGM play this particular game. Talking about 2-1Z2K. 2-1Z2K, he is just trying to rotate inside the play zone, trying to find a better position inside the play zone towards that central area, but now is heading towards the players of team 2E. The shots have been fired, the shots have been taken, and now the back rotation comes into play as well. So team VGM, after finding a quite a good spot, quite a brilliant spot inside the play zone, are just looking to camp it out over there. Talking about the remaining player of team team AA, Kenzo is the last guy remaining. The players of team Fnatic, I don't think so anyone will check this area, and Kenzo might come up huge against the players of team Fnatic if they decide to occupy this particular compound, and might not be able to clear this angle. So let's see how does this thing go for them. Nicholas, he has that minibus, he will try to use it and rotate towards like position over there, as he has spotted down some players of team ORG in the process, has been trying to take some shots, has dealt hefty damage onto Astroplay over there, but hasn't been able to get that knock. And now Astroplay, he is also going to tap some mini 14 shots onto him. Talking about Nicholas coming towards his teammates rescue, he has that mini 14 and 4x, but he hasn't been able to spot any of the players down right now. So let's see how do the players of team Fnatic play this particular fight against the players of team ORG. Potato, he is being shot upon by Nicholas right now. The shots haven't been connected, but the shots haven't been able to reach the head of the players of team ORG. But this is going to be a back and forth situation right now. Even though the knocks will come in, the pushes might just be a little bit stretched too far. Talking about the players of team VGM, they have been engaging in this fight against the team TTW, and 2-1Z2K has been taken down as well. So the revivals have to be quite early in this particular game, and the revive will be achieved. On the other hand, Benzu has also been taken care of as well. He has been dealt a lot of damage upon by the players of team 2E. So from two different directions, team VGM, they have to handle two different teams, and this is what something we like to know about these tier 1 teams. They can handle those two different teams if they are brilliantly positioned inside that play zone. Talking about their airdrop, we have that third airdrop with us, and talking about this airdrop, it has an AWM, and this is something each and every team requires when they play this particular map. When they play this map, Miramar map, this is something that they want, and they want to acquire, because this AWM, this is not just a weapon, this is a responsibility that can just pop anyone heads off. So I for sure would like to see how the players of team EVOS use this airdrop to their advantage. But right now the play zone is going to be the main concern for each and every team, because of that southern shift, because of that water region. Many of the players, they have decided to rotate towards that southern side only, and I guess the next play zone is going to cover this area rather than going all the way towards north to Los Leones. But these are just predictions, and these can go wrong any part of the time. So let's see where does the play zone actually go, and here we go. Okay, the prediction finally was quite correct by me, and most of the teams except for 5 or 6 teams are already inside this play zone, so none of them have to rotate much, none of them have to just fight it out till now as well, because they are quite brilliantly inside the zone. Meanwhile, another airdrop being called upon by the players of team Fnatic right now, and this airdrop has an MK14 and a Groza. So this DMR rifle is just going to deal a lot of damage if used correctly, and always I for sure would like to see the Groza in this guy's hand, because he is just way too deadly with it. So let's see how the players of team Fnatic utilize these weapons and use them to their advantage. Meanwhile, HID's Federal has been taken down. Team number 7 in a bit of trouble, but the revivals are going to come into play by his teammates as well. Federal might just get revived as soon as Zoo Snake decides to go for that vehicle dash onto his teammate, trying to save him. So let's see how the players of team HID decide to go for that. Federal has been taken down. Kaiser, he is just responsible for holding the play zone, holding the front lines for his team. And ALPHA7 single solo player, he is just still surviving as well. Swag Win, he is still in that Los Leones area looting for himself, although he doesn't have a lot of loot for himself to work with. He just has that level 1 vest that is a bit of bad situation for this player, even after obviously after being the last guy remaining for his team. But let's see how does he deal with it. But meanwhile, TW's Andy has been taken down by one of the players of Team Max, and the revivals are also going to come into play. KG, if I'm not wrong, is the person who is reviving. Okay, no, Bonds is the person who is going for that revival, but the players of Team Max, they are looking a bit they are not looking at all interested in this particular fight. And let's see how do the players of Team Max respond to this game and try to take that second dinner for their team, because they already have those 4 kills, and Leon, being one of the star players, has got those 3 kills for his team in this particular map of Miramar. So Team Fnatic, on the other hand, they are in the center of the play zone, but not much action we were expecting to see in this play zone. Yeah, just because of that play zone shift that was in such an area where most of the teams were located. But now the next play zone, if they go towards that northern side, we might just see many teams fighting it out against each other to just be inside the play zone for as long as possible. So let's see where does the third zone close in. It has already started to shrink. In less than 30 seconds we will be able to see that next playing play zone in which the teams will have to rotate. Meanwhile, the players of Team Sedna, they are also getting picked off by the players of Team 2E right now. And let's see किस तरीके से यहाँ पर सेटना के जो प्लेयर्स हैं वो रिवाइवल्स को काम में लाते हैं. Rakta is getting that revival, but on the other hand, not red zone, but the vehicle blast takes care of one more player of Team Max over there, and Stalker will instantly be confirmed by the players of Team ONIC as well. So that vehicle blast comes into the wrong possible time and takes the player down as well. But now the rotations have been started. The players of Team 2, they are firing some shots upon Sedna's MT, they're trying to achieve that knock, and Sedna's MT, he will for sure be knocked out over there, although he knocked out Julian before getting on his knees over there. But the revivals are going to come into play. Shin is now getting third partied by the players of Team GEEK as well, but the play zone is the real MVP right now. The play zone, wherever it forms, it is just going to be pure havoc. Meanwhile, N1's missile finally spots down the player of Team BSR and takes him down, but Team Fnatic, Real Ash comes into play, knocks down N1's missile and completely finishes him off as well. So Team N1, they won't be able to eliminate the players of Team Fnatic that easily. 3v3 fight for them against the players of Team Fnatic, and Team Fnatic has been also able to be inside the next play zone as well. On the other hand, Geek's mod had been taken down, but the revivals are going to come into play. Sedna's MT goes down yet again to the players of Team 2E, and the players of Team Sedna not looking in a good position because they are down the ridge. All the revivals are coming into play, but this is looking a done game for the players of Team Sedna, because rotating inside the play zone is going to be the worst possible thing that will happen to them. From the other hand, the players of Team GEEK and Team 2E are firing upon them as well. And finally, the players of Team Sedna, they will get eliminated by a joint effort between the players of Team GEEK and Team 2E. So Team Sedna, they get eliminated, but still the players of Team GEEK, they are now firing some shots onto the players of Team TSQ as well. Pado, Saivu, both of the players, they get eliminated because of that vehicle blast over there that was achieved by the players of Team GEEK. So they are just getting those kills for themselves, irrespective of the position that they have in the play zone. They still have to move 20 meters or so, but they are first of all worrying about that kills that they need to get. But meanwhile, the players of Team Fnatic are also in a bit of trouble. Nicholas has been completely finished off by that Groza of Satan over there. Satan, he had dealt a hefty bit of damage onto that player, Nicholas, and finally takes him down as well. But now Ash handling the nearabouts of that basically that shack, that compound over there, has spotted down SLC, might just be able to get a knock or two for his team. But now he has also been spotted down by Satan, and Satan, he will get that knock on to Ash as well. Ash's kill will also be confirmed, so it is now all upon Fnatic's always to carry his team for as long as possible, and one of that thing might just be camping in a shack or so, and he has to do it. And OS is going for that rotation, but has been spotted down by one of the players of that red team that was firing upon right now. But the kills don't flush in, the knocks doesn't come in. Meanwhile, KTM Aditya, he gets a knock onto XG, so Team EVOS also engaging into that fight very early in that game. Talking about the players of Team PTW, XG Ruby is on the receiving end right now. And let's see how do the players of Team PTW perform in this particular fight. PTW1, PTW WoW are the players that are still alive. Meanwhile, Geeks Alvirlo, he has been taken down completely because of an 8. And it's now again upon the remaining 3 players of Team Geek, Lisa, Mod and Zamor to fight it out for their team. So this is the thing that the players of Team Geek, they have to just, work upon getting Elviro finished off pretty early in the game. But meanwhile, the players of Team GEEK, they are taking 2 fights simultaneously. On one end, we have the players of Team 2E trying to rotate inside the zone, who are being gatekept by this player over here, KLAS, and he is doing a pretty good job, but his team isn't present over here to support him in any possible way. But Namshin has been taken down by KLAS. He gets a good knock. That con kills has been confirmed by ONIC player with a third party. The third party is still coming into that play over there. KLAS is being subjected to some nades over there, but finally will be taken down by HID's Federal's Mini 14, and it is now all upon GEEK's mod to just try to clutch it out for his team and survive for as long as possible. So let's see how do the players of these teams, the solo players of these teams, try to survive in this particular game. Meanwhile, the players of Team HID, they have been able to get that compound under control, get B inside the play zone as well, and Zoo Snake now just trying to damage the hardware that the players of Team 2E have, that the players of Team 2E would like to have the vehicles they are coming into play. So let's see, still the players of team number 7, they are in this area, they are trying to fight it out against the players of Team 2E. They have quite a good chunk of area inside that play zone, so they shouldn't worry much about. But instantly, as I said, that Nguyen has been taken down. Nguyen 2K, he has to get that revival. Namshin is trying to go for that, but will he be able to do it or not is going to be the question. Max's hero has been taken down. Krim gets a headshot onto Namshin, knocks him down again, and now it's all upon Darlin to clutch it out for his team. So these solos, they will be responsible for their team's demise or the highest possible position that they achieve. Meanwhile, VGM Storm, he also gets a knock onto one of the players of that enemy team and will confirm that kill for his team as well. Team TW reduced to just 2 players standing. Meanwhile, talking about the last remaining player of Team Fnatic as well, he goes that near that airdrop. I guess he might just have looted it as well. Looking at his helmet vest, I for sure would like to. Does he has that level 3 gear? No, he doesn't. So that airdrop hasn't been looted right now, and still he is surviving. This warehouse is all that he can get right now. These containers is the thing that he can be inside, and this is all up to Ovis right now. How does he want to play? Almost in the center of the zone, is looking to play it quite cheekily, is looking to play quite passively. So let's see how the players of Team Fnatic, will they be able to just be available in this game or not. Aditya gets taken down because of a car blast, and it's now again another solo player that we see is carrying his team right now is going to be EVOS's Kobe over there. Talking about the players of Team PTW, 4 or 3 of the players are still surviving. Wow, 1 and Ruby inside that play zone, hiding behind that bus, but the players of Team VGM are the worst hit. They haven't been able to rotate inside that play zone pretty quickly. ALPHA7 Swag, he was the last guy remaining, and finally one of the solo players finally goes down. On the other hand, the players of Team VGM, they are going down because of that play zone. Benzo barely survives as well, but 2-1Z2K, he goes down because of that play zone. The number of vehicles were less, and which is now hurting this team a lot. Meanwhile, the players of Team ORG, they are taking some shots onto the players of Team N1. 2 of the players are still surviving, so it is not all out for the players of Team N1, but FU, he goes down to that nade of skin in play, and now the push from the players of Team ORG will be seen. Satan, he will be responsible for holding them for as long as possible, but that won't be the case because Astro Play, his hip fire was right on point and takes down Satan and N1 out of this game. Meanwhile, VGM Storm gets a knock onto TW's key over there, and TW Andy goes down to that nade of that same player as well. Meanwhile, the players of Team ONIC, they are also engaging in that fight against the players of Team Max. This is going to be an interesting fight. Leon OP has been spotted down by ONIC 002. Leon gets a knock. No, he doesn't. ONIC 002 on the contrary gets the knock onto that player and eliminates him as well. Hero's kill will be confirmed as well. Last guy remaining for the players of Team number 14, Krim, and Krim has also been taken care of by the players of Team ONIC. So Team ONIC, successfully, they have been able to just survive inside this play zone for as long as possible. But meanwhile, the players of Team number 7, the players of Team HID, they are engaged into a fight with the players of Team 2E. Nameshin, he has been spotted out. He has also been taken down in the process as well. 2E's Daryl is the last guy remaining, and Federal will confirm that kill for his team as well. So Team HID, they get these 5 kills and are in the top 6 position as well. But now the play zone is going to take a lot of HP out of this player. The play zone is going to be the real MVP, and the players are just getting eliminated because of it. The players of Team ONIC are getting sprayed upon by the players of Team VGM right now. Tom is trying to go for that knock. Tom hasn't been able to achieve any of it, but finally spot down ONIC 2 again, but the shots weren't good enough. Super Joe, he is still surviving. VGM Storm, he gets shot in the back by the players of Team ONIC, instantly tries to repeat that angle, but decides not to do so because he might just get taken down, and that would be just unnecessary pressure on his team. But look at that. Team Fnatic's always, he is still surviving. ये player मरने का नाम नहीं ले रहा है, and ONIC के players इनके काफी ज़्यादा close आ चुके हैं, and this might just be the end for this player, but he has done his job. He has been able to get his team in that top 5 position, and still he is unnoticed by the players of team ONIC. 002 might just spot him down and take him down entirely, but the smokes are going to come into play. Fnatic always. The player of team ONIC just blazes right past him, but hasn't been on for that knock. Rafi on the other hand, he gets a knock onto the player of team VGM. The players of team ONIC, they are all spread, and Fnatic always. Oh my god, this guy is still surviving somehow and is in the backlines of the players of team ONIC. ONIC, they are looking to just gatekeep each and every team possible right now outside the play zone, but do they even know that OAS is still alive? Do they even know that OAS is still present in this game? ONIC 002 nades goes over there, knocks down Astro Play, and that kill might just get confirmed in time soon as well. But OAS, oh my god, this guy, will he be able to get his team a second possible position finish is the cheekiest question I would have ever asked myself, but I'm asking it right now. Will always be able to clutch it out for his team, or even get the chicken dinner if the players of team ONIC indulge into a very ugly fight with the players of team PTW, getting those knocks and counter knocks in time. But Rafi, he gets that kill confirmation onto the player of team ORG. PTW, wow, has been taken down by Super Joe. Super Joe gets a knock onto Ruby as well, as Super Joe was all enough for the whole squad of team PTW. And now always, in a 1v4 situation, he is just the last guy remaining, but has done a hell of a job. He has got that second position, and he will be eliminated in that position only, I guess, because a 1v4 clutch situation with no cover is next to impossible. The pans have been taken out, but the weapon is going to get the job done, and the players of team ONIC finally get that kill confirmation onto OAS. But this cheeky guy, the players just blazed right past him, but didn't spot him out, and this was something that I did not expect, and I did not hoped that it would happen, but it did. And team Fnatic, they end in second position with just 2 kills. Talking about the chicken dinner, team ONIC, beautifully played by them. Brilliantly, they got that chicken dinner with those 16 kills. Keep in mind, 16 kills is no joke, and they did it. 16 kills, chicken dinner, brilliantly took those 4v4 fights and just fearlessly won each and every one of them. Talking about the third position, we have team PTW once again with those 4 kills. Fourth position, we have team ORG with 7 kills. Fifth position, we have team VGM with 3 kills to their name. And as for the standings, guys, they are right on your screens. But my favorite moment was when that player from team ONIC, 002 if I'm not wrong, just blazed past Fnatic's always without even seeing him. But yeah guys, this was it for today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, do not forget to hit that like button. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button as well. And we'll meet you in the near future very soon. Till then, take care, bye bye, and be safe. पता नहीं क्या बोल रहा था मुझे. But yeah guys, that was it for today. मिलते हैं आपको कल, तब तक के लिए take care, bye bye and sayonara.